There comes a moment in life when we all pause and look back, not with regret, but with awareness. The years have passed, the seasons have changed, but a question still lingers in the air. How much time do I truly have left? And more importantly, what quality of life will I have in those remaining years? Will I be here much longer? How much time do I really have left? My dear friends, if you are past 70 or approaching it, you have already walked through storms that others could not survive. You have climbed mountains of hardship, loss, joy, and awakening. Most people have been taught to believe that longevity is locked in our DNA, that the blueprint of our parents and grandparents determines whether we live long or not. But allow me to bring forth a truth both ancient and modern. Your future is not written in your genes. Your destiny is not carved in stone. It is shaped day by day, moment by moment, by the habits you choose. Science, wisdom, and tradition all point to one thing. Longevity is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. There comes a time in every life when the number on the calendar feels louder than the beating of your heart. When the mirror begins to whisper truths you did not ask to hear. When the body begins to move more slowly and the soul starts asking deeper questions. But I tell you now, your story is not finished. The chapters ahead can still be rich with meaning, movement, and miracles. And science agrees. Recent studies in medicine and aging have discovered 7 clear signs, real, measurable indicators that can help predict how long you will live after the age of 70. These are not just theories, they are truths, rooted in biology, behavior, and deep human wisdom. But these signs are not final sentences. They are not prophecies written in stone. They are invitations. Invitations to observe yourself with care, to make powerful choices, to reclaim your time, your health, your energy. So today, I will walk you through these 7 signs. And with each one, I will show you the ancient teachings behind the science. Because when you combine modern knowledge with ancient wisdom, the result is transformation. Let us begin with something simple. Something you do every day. You rise, you stand, you walk. But how quickly? Research shows that walking speed in older adults is one of the most powerful predictors of longevity. A study published in JAMA found that seniors who walk faster tend to live significantly longer. Why? Because your walking speed reflects so much more than your legs. It reflects your heart health, your lung capacity, your nervous system, your balance, and your muscle strength, all at once. In Buddhism, we practice mindful walking. Each step is not rushed. It is deliberate, sacred. But here is the truth. Mindful walking is not weak walking. It is aware. And awareness creates efficiency. If your steps have become small, if your pace has slowed without purpose, it's a sign, a whisper from the body saying, move me, use me, strengthen me. What can you do? Walk every day, even if it's just 10 minutes. But walk with your back straight, eyes focused, and breath flowing. Imagine each step as a declaration. I am alive. I am moving. I am choosing life. Because how you move through the world determines how long you will stay in it. Now I want you to clench your fist gently. Feel the muscles tighten. Feel the control. That small motion may hold the secret to how long you'll live. Grip strength, a simple measure of how strongly you can squeeze something, is one of the most surprising and accurate predictors of mortality in older adults. Why? Because grip strength reflects more than muscle. It reflects neuromuscular health, nutrition, testosterone levels, and overall resilience. In ancient Shaolin training, the hands were sacred. The strength of your grip was trained daily, not just for combat, but for focus. A strong hand reflects a strong mind. So what can you do? Start using your hands. Squeeze stress balls. Carry your groceries without complaining. Open jars. Do simple strength exercises. Engage in Tai Chi or light resistance training. Do not let your hands forget that they are tools of power. Because as long as you can grip tightly to life, you can keep climbing. This is perhaps the most invisible but most powerful sign of all. It cannot be seen on a scan. It cannot be measured by a machine, but it is felt deep within your spirit, your sense of purpose. Study after study has shown that seniors who have a strong sense of purpose live longer, recover faster, and experience less illness. The Journal of the American Medical Association published findings that showed purpose reduces the risk of dying by over 40% in seniors. In Buddhism, we call this dharma, your path, your duty, you're offering to the world. So I ask you, why do you wake up? Not because you have to, but because you want to. Maybe it's your grandchildren. Maybe it's your garden. Maybe it's writing, teaching, cooking, painting, helping, praying. If you feel lost, return to service. Find someone to help, even in small ways. Because purpose is not about grandeur, it's about meaning. And when the soul has meaning, the body has motivation to stay. So awaken each day, not with dread, but with devotion. Because purpose adds years to your life, and life to your years. Now, let us listen closely. Not to the world, but to the quiet rhythm inside you. Your heart, even when you sit still, your heart is working. Silently, tirelessly, without asking for thanks. Studies have shown that a resting heart rate above 80 beats per minute in older adults increases the risk of death and heart problems. Why? Because the heart is like a drum. If it beats too fast when there's no need, it's overstressed. And stress shortens life. How do we slow the heart? Through breath, through presence. Breathe in deeply for 4 seconds, exhale slowly for 6. This simple act engages the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's built-in calming system. It lowers heart rate, blood pressure, and inflammation. Combine this with walking, clean water, magnesium, prayer, or quiet meditation. The slower your resting heart rate, the longer your life. Your heart does not need to rush. It only needs your care. Let me share a truth that comes not just from science, but from the battlefield of life. It's not whether you fall. It's how fast you rise. How quickly your body and mind bounce back from stress, illness, or exertion is a major sign of how long you will live. Doctors study homeostatic resilience, your ability to return to balance. If you recover quickly from emotional stress, minor illness, or exercise, you are biologically younger than your years. So how do you train this? Build daily rhythms. Wake and sleep at the same time. Eat clean. Practice breathwork. Connect with others. Most importantly, don't avoid difficulty. Learn to recover, because resilience is the superpower of aging. It says, I bend but I do not break. The faster you return to peace, the longer you will walk this earth. When was the last time you had a real conversation, not about the weather, but about your heart? Loneliness is now considered a medical risk. Research shows it increases your risk of death more than obesity or smoking. It raises cortisol, weakens your immune system, shortens your life. Why? Because we are not meant to live alone. Even monks sit in circles. Even sages gather. Connection is medicine. So how do you reconnect? Call someone today. Visit the park. Smile at strangers. Join a group. Invite people over. Speak with intention. Listen with love. Because your tribe is your lifeline. And as long as your heart is open to others, your life remains open too. The final sign is not on your body. It's in your mind. A study from Yale found that older adults who held positive beliefs about aging lived 7.5 years longer than those who feared or hated aging. Your beliefs shape your biology. If you believe aging is decay, your body listens. If you believe aging is awakening, your body listens too. So be careful with your thoughts. Wrinkles are not failure. They are stories. Gray hair is not weakness. It is wisdom. Live with light in your eyes, not darkness in your heart. Train your mind to expect goodness, and life will rise to meet you, because a bright soul lives longer in this world. Now you know the signs. 1. Walking speed, the body in motion. 2. Grip strength, the hidden force within. 3. Sense of purpose, the fire that fuels. 4. Resting heart rate, the rhythm of peace. 5. Recovery speed, the power to return. 6. Social circle, the medicine of love. 7. Optimism, the light of the soul. These are not predictions to fear. They are keys to unlock a longer, better life. Do not wait for a diagnosis to start living. Do not wait for loneliness to remind you to love. Start today. Walk, breathe, connect, serve, laugh, hope, because your life is not over. Your story is still unfolding, and the ending is up to you.